Magandang umaga sa ating lahat, 'no? Ngayong araw na 'to ituturo ko sa inyo ang pinaka-effective way na mahanap ang pinakamagandang mga entry sa loob ng market. Whether you are trading at the 1-minute time frame up to the higher time frame. By using the information here, masasabi ko na magkakaroon kayo ng malaking advantage when it comes for looking to the best entries na magbibigay sa inyo ng malaking panalo at consistent na panalo. Ang strategy na ituturo ko sa inyo guys is yung volatility squeeze strategy. Ang squeeze is isa sa pinaka-relevant na nangyayari sa loob ng market. It is where volatility becomes so tight and becomes so identifiable na kung saan kaya natin i-exploit itong event na nangyayari nito sa loob ng market. So sa loob ng market, meron tayong squeeze na tinatawag, no? And you can notice that one sa isang indicator na Bollinger Bands, no? So if we use the Bollinger Band, mananotice nyo na para siyang rubber band, kumbaga. I-ano ko lang muna siya, no? Para siyang rubber band. Ang squeeze is yan yung pagliit ng Bollinger Band or pag-contract niya. This is a squeeze, no? Kung papansinin nyo, si Bollinger Band is naging sobrang tight ng movement niya. That is where price becomes so tight. And then later on, what happened was the market expanded. So, ang nangyayari kasi sa isang Bollinger Band, guys, no? It contracts and then it expands, no? Ulitin natin. So, let's look for squeeze. Right here, this is a squeeze, no? Ayan, nag-contract siya and then nagkaroon siya ng expansion. And you can see that the bands itself also expanded. Right? Pero it's so difficult to see in this overlay, no? Mahirap siyang makita. So that's why I created an indicator na mas maging easy ang paghahanap ng squeeze. Ang pangalan ng indicator na to is Algo Ninja Volatility Squeeze at saka yung settings ko dito is tinaasan ko lang siya para mas makita niyo yung demonstration, no? This one. At ang gagawin niyo lang dito guys is gagamit kayo ng squeeze na indicator plus any entry indicator. So, kahit anong entry indicator yung gamitin mo. Any random setting as long as that you can pull the trigger. Alright? So, ganun siya. So, how does this works? No? Una, first is we need to wait when the market is doing a squeeze scenario or event. Pag nagkaroon na siya ng squeeze, I want you to create support and resistances. The more na mas maraming tapik, mas okay siya. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ayan, sobrang daming tapik. So, it is possible na once natapik yung support, pwede ka dyan mag-enter ng long position. So, yun yung pwede nyo din yan siyang gawin, no? Ayan, squeeze. Another thing is, pwede ka din mag-trade during the expansion. So, ikaw lang talagang mamimili, magte-trade ka ba sa squeeze or magte-trade ka sa expansion? Kasi, since 200 yung settings niya, mas maganda din yung expansion ka din mag-trade, no? Kasi, when the market is expanding, which is nag-color gray na siya, nagiging okay yung mga volatilities na pinapasukan natin. And as you can see here, nag-alert dito si BJTSI. So, pwede ka dyan mag-enter ng long. So, maraming mga entry indicators pwede kang gamitin. Pwede kang gumamit ng 2MA ratio. This one, so you will wait for a long crossing, which is nag-cross siya dito. So, pwede ka dyan mag-enter ng bagong trade during the expansion phase. Kung sa squeeze ka naman mag-enter, that is where you will create generous support and resistances. So right here, nagkaroon siya ng squeeze. So you need to create support and then resistance. Okay, meron kang iba't ibang support and resistance na nandito. Pero kung titingnan mo, Si 2MA ratio, back it up with a nice entry here. Nag-crossing siya ng long position. Ang settings nito guys is 11 and 33. This is where you will enter into a nice trade. So ang settings ng Algo Ninja volatility squeeze is 200, 55, 2, and 0.2. Nakaset siya sa time frame na tinitrade natin. And tingnan mo yung panalo ng risk-reward ratio is 10.24. And then later on, nagkaroon na naman tayo ng expansion. Na nag-expand na naman sa market, it means lumakas na yung volatility niya. There was an alert in the 2MA ratio. Dito ka nag-trade. And then look what happened again. Panalo na naman tayo ng trade na to. So ang suggestion ko sa inyo dito guys, no, trade where the event happened for the first time. No, wag ka na ditong mag-isip ng mga alert ito kasi hindi na to siya first time. No? Ang tagal niya na nag-squeeze. Medyo malilito ka na kung anong papasukan mo. Mag-short ka ba or maglo-long. So enter when it happens the first time. So yun yung pinaka-tip ko sa inyo. For example, right here, first time siya magkaroon ng squeeze. So you can create a nice resistance and a nice support, di ba? Or you could wait for an alert from our 2MA ratio. Pwede ka dito nag-alert siya ng crossing down. So pagka-alert niya ng crossing down, you enter here, you put your stop loss above, and look what happened. Panalo ka ng 1:7 risk-reward ratio. So I'm not cherry picking here guys, no? And as you noticed, the market happens and evolves in that way. It just squeeze and expands, no? Once na-expand na si market, that is where you can have volatility na tuloy-tuloy na siya magda-drop. When nag-squeeze naman siya, that is the resting period of the market na pwede ka din na mag-trade sa resting period niya. So dito, nag-squeeze and then you have an alert in the 2MA ratio. So that is where you have 1:7 risk-to-reward ratio. So by risking $100, ang panalo mo dito is $700. Okay, napaka-easy niya lang, no? Market squeeze at this moment and we have nice support and we have resistance here and then a resistance here. So, nangyari, tinapik si support, pwede ka dyan mag-enter and then tinapik si resistance, pwede din tayo dito na mag-enter ng ating short position and look what happened. Na-loss ka ng isa but your win is bigger than your loss. So 1:9 risk-reward ratio. Ang take profit natin dito guys is above 1:3 risk-reward ratio. Yun lang yung masasuggest ko sa inyong take profit. Bigger than that is really good, no? Mas mapapalago mo yung pera na meron ka. Okay, so hanap ulit tayo ng scenario. So look what happened. Right here, we have a nice squeeze. Talagang makikita mo squeeze yan siya. Dito na scenario na yan. And pwede ka na mag-enter dito ng long position. And look what happened. Panalo ka ng 1:5 risk-to-reward ratio. Right here, nagkaroon tayo ng squeeze. Kitang-kita mo, nag-squeeze talaga si market dito, no? And this is a resistance. Diba? Dito support siya. This is a resistance. So, pwede ka dyan mag-take ng short position. And then, diba? Panalo ka dyan ng 1:9 risk-to-reward ratio. Right here, nag-squeeze. And this is a support. So, pwede ka dyan mag-long. Pero sabihin natin, natalo ka dito. Dito naman, nag-squeeze na naman si market. So, you can find support here. Natalo ka isa, no? Tingnan natin. Panalo ka 1:5, 1:9, at saka tingnan mo, panalo ka dito ng another 1:11 risk-to-reward ratio. So, that is how you navigate the market, guys, no? Support and resistance strategies is effective when you are at the right condition of the market. Pag ang condition ng market is nag-squeeze siya, it means support and resistance is a must. It is the requirement when the market is doing a scenario where there will be a squeeze. Technically, para kang nanghuhula dito pero kailangan mo lang tingnan ano ba talaga yung mas pabor. That's why you can use Bjorgam TSI kasi compare sa 2MA ratio, si Bjorgam TSI kasi mas sharper kasi yung ano niya guys na yung transition niya from any support and resistance. Tingnan mo, yung pagka-crossing niya dito siya early siya na-cross. Pero mas marami nga lang siyang alarm. Although mas faster yung alert niya, yung pag-cross ni Bjorgam TSI. Pero yung transition niya from relative support and resistance mas mabilis. Okay? So kagaya dito, di ba? There was a nice squeeze at this level. So there, we have support and then we have a resistance. So kung titignan mo, nag-transition dito ng short. So this is where you will enter. Put your stop loss right here and look what happened. Pwede din naman nag-long ka pero although natalo ka sa long pero ang panalo mo naman sa short is more than that. Okay? Isa lang talaga i-take mo and then i-hold mo siya a little bit longer. Kaya nasabi ko, more than 1:3 is really, really good entry na. Okay? So right here, we have a nice squeeze. Ayan, di ba nag-enter dito ng short and the transition was really good. So ikaw lang mamimili anong entry indicator mo. You can go with 2MA ratio. It has a bit of delay pero maganda yung delay na yun kasi it minimizes the potential multiple entries na pwede mong pasukan. Okay? So yun yung napansin ko guys sa market na we can find more examples. Let's try higher time frame examples. Kung effective ba din siya. Ayun, napaka-effective niya sa higher time frame, no? So right here, we have a nice squeeze. And then, look what happened. Babaan lang natin siguro yung settings natin dito. 7 and then maybe 21. Since we are at the higher time frame, alarm dito ng short. And we have won this trade, di ba? 1:4 risk reward ratio. Nag-squeeze dito. Nag-alert siya ng short. Right here, we enter. Panalo tayo ng 2.61. Nag-alert dito ng long. We entered here. Panalo tayo ng 1:8 risk-reward ratio. Still, the market is nag-squeeze pa din siya. Nag-alert dito ng short. Put our stop loss. And look what happened. We won the trade. And nag-squeeze dito si market at this level. So, you notice that is support. So, pwede natin siyang i-take na risk. Panalo ka ng 1:13 risk-reward ratio. Nag-alert ng short. Dito tayo nag-alert ng short. And then we have entered here. Panalo ka ng 1:4 risk-reward ratio. Nag-alert na naman ng long on January 25. Dito tayo nag-enter. Put our stop loss below. Panalo tayo ng 1:4 again. So, ganun siya guys, no? Ganun kaganda ang squeeze. Any time frame, it works. Whether you are trading on the 4-hour time frame, it's still, the concept is the same. No? Wait ka lang ng dalawang event. It could be squeeze or expansion. So, I think higher time frame can work well on Bjorgam TSI. Yeah. So, mas effective si Bjorgam TSI in higher time frames. This is the 4-hour time frame, July 2024. We have a nice short position. This one is a loss. This is a win. This is a win. This is a win. So you need to wait talaga na mag-low volatility si market. Now let's try the 30 minutes time frame. Okay pa din ba siya? Still, napaka-okay ng dito nagkaroon tayo ng squeeze. We have a long position alert in a 30 minutes time frame. Look what happened, panalo ka, panalo ka. So that is how it works, guys. Napakadali niya lang gamitin. I hope that you practice this strategy and I hope na ma-access niyo yung indicator natin ng Algo Ninja Volatility Squeeze.